その大地エドセアには
そもそもウヌはなんぼの勇者だ私は内野手
Hey anime lovers, welcome back. 2025 is stacking up to be a massive year for isekai and fantasy anime. We've got overpowered kids shaping entire worlds, dungeon speedrunners with just 1 HP, and villains accidentally becoming heroes. Whether you're into epic magic beast battles, or anime food that makes you question your own cooking skills, there's something here for you. So let's dive into the top 10 upcoming isekai and fantasy anime of 2025 that you absolutely can't afford to miss.
One goal: find her, protect her, and speedrun his way through a dungeon with his only one hit point. This anime is set to
Otherworldly Munchkin lets speedrun the dungeon with only 1 HP. Our protagonist wakes up in a deadly dungeon. No party, no gear, just 1 HP, 1 hit, and he's toast. But instead of freaking out, he decides to speedrun the dungeon like it's a video game, dodging traps, skipping monsters, and pulling off wild stunts with zero room for error. He's not strong, he's just smart, reckless, and maybe slightly unhinged. With smooth animation and ridiculous logic, this anime is pure, chaotic fun. Dropping in October 2025, this is how you kick off a wild season.
What's coming to them, right?
Gachiakuta Rudo, a misfit from the slums, is framed and thrown into the pit, a hellish garbage dump where monsters and discarded people fight to survive. But instead of dying, Rudo unlocks the power to turn trash into deadly weapons. Now he joins the Cleaners, a rebel group seeking revenge on the world above. The fights are gritty, the world is brutal, and the action is straight up fire. Premiering July 6, 2025, this is not your average underdog anime. Reincarnated as the daughter of the legendary hero and the Queen of Spirits, Ellen is reborn into a fantasy world. As the daughter of the greatest swordsman alive and the Queen of Spirits, she spawns with all the cheat codes already installed, but she's not here to chill. She's blowing up forests before she can even walk. This one's got magic explosions, wholesome family vibes, and an adorably op baby girl. Mark your calendars for October 2025. This one's coming in hot. The banished court magician aims to become the strongest. Alec was the loyal court magician. He was tossed aside like trash. But now he's back with his old dungeon squad and a whole lot of unfinished business. With tactical combat magic, duels, and a revenge arc that hits just right. This is an underdog story where support magic finally gets the spotlight it deserves. It's set to drop in October 2025. And yes, the quiet one is now the main character. Exiled Heavy Knight knows how to game the system. Elma was supposed to inherit the legendary Sword Saint class. Instead, he gets Heavy Knight, a class everyone thinks is garbage. So his family disowns him. Big mistake. Because Elma realizes this world works exactly like the strategy game from his past life, and he knows just how broken his trash class really is. This anime is about brains, not brute force, and Elma is about to flip the system upside down. Expected in late 2025 or early 2026, and it's already being called a dark horse favorite. Tsuyokute New Saga Kyle defeats the Demon Lord and dies, then wakes up for years in the past before the world went to hell. Armed with future knowledge and a mission to save everyone, he sets out to rewrite destiny. This one blends political, intrigue, intense emotion, and brutal sword fights. Streaming globally on July 2nd, 2025 via Crunchyroll. Don't sleep on it. Witch Hat Atelier Coco lives in a world where only the chosen ones can use magic. And she's not one of them until she accidentally casts a forbidden spell and turns her mother to stone. Now, under the guidance of a mysterious mage, she begins her magical journey in a world that fears secrets and hates outsiders. The art? Gorgeous. Think watercolor spellbooks and dreamy landscapes. This is the fantasy anime for fans of mystery, wonder, and stunning visuals. Set to debut sometime in 2025.
僕たちの国を作ろう。 僕と君だけの王国を。
Apocalypse bringer Mynoghra forgets saving the world. Takato wakes up as the ruler of an evil civilization in what feels like a fantasy strategy game. With just one ally, a powerful, mysterious girl named Atohi begins rebuilding his dark empire. From scratch, this anime is less about heroics and more about empire building, political mind games, and full-on domination. Strategy fans, this one's for you. Launching July 2025, and it's already turning heads.
はい、お待たせ。
Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill, Season 2, our favorite chill Isekai returns. Makuta just wanted to cook tasty meals, but now he's attracting gods, leveling up like crazy and accidentally turning into the strongest chef in existence. Expect legendary beasts, divine blessings, new magical ingredients, and maybe a sprinkle of romance. Season 2 premieres fall 2025, and yes, it's serving seconds.
その大地エドセアには5つの種族人族がいた。世界はエドセアに
Clevatess, the king of magical beasts, the baby and the corpse hero. A team of heroes fails to defeat the terrifying beast king Clevatess, and instead of dying, he's handed a baby. Now this ruthless monster finds himself caring for a human child in a dying world, and the result? A surprisingly emotional ride full of giant battles and quiet, heart-wrenching moments. Releasing July 2nd, 2025, this might just be the year's most unexpected gem. And that wraps up our list of the wildest isekai and fantasy anime coming in 2025. Which one are you hyped for the most? Drop your picks in the comments. Whether it's your next waifu, your new favorite villain, or just the anime food you wish you could taste, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell like an op MC smashing a final boss. Until next time, stay hyped and stay watching.